What's going on YouTube? What's going on TikTok, man? We back at it with another upload, man. And today is December the 11th. And right now, we're just gonna be basically upgrading the wing on our car. I have the spoiler right here. All the products and stuff that you need, I'm gonna take pictures of it so y'all can have everything. And to be honest, I'm just gonna add this to the car and do a nice review on it as well. And remember, y'all, make sure you follow me down below in the description. Follow my TikTok, because TikTok is the very first place that you will see all the uploads and everything. And then YouTube will be where the videos, if it's longer and it takes a while as far as like step processes, it'll be transitioned over to YouTube to where you can see the whole upload. But remember, TikTok, see it first. Link in the description. All right, y'all, so first thing we gotta do is we're gonna go outside and go ahead and prep first. All right, y'all, we're pretty much gonna pop the trunk. We're gonna use this tool, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna pop these off all across the trunk to where we're able to reach our spoiler, which is at the top. So all we do is dig in there and pop it out. Make sure we get the middle one. Dig in, pop it out. All right, so basically after we pop these out, we're just gonna grab one. You'll just take it off. Ratchet, I got the extender, and what you'll need, well, if you got the same car, I got a 11mm, and basically for my car, these two spots right here, and there, those two bolts right there is what's holding your spoiler at the top on each end. We're just gonna get our ratchet, stick it through there, make sure we turn it to where it's loose, and then we're just gonna pop those out. And then make sure you're extra careful when taking these out. What you want to do is, this is what it's gonna look like. You gotta bend the trunk down at an angle and then unloosen it, and then once it gets loose enough, you're able to physically grab it. Because if you just do it how it is now, you can kind of get it out good. But I did that when I was doing my old car, and the bolt actually fell when I couldn't grab it, and it got stuck through here. So one other product which is really handy, to where you can just really stick it and raise it all the way up and kind of like get it out. It's a nice tool to have. Real handy to get bolts out or screws if it's in a tight area where your hand can't really fit and get it out. But that's what we're gonna do right now, y'all. So basically, I'll ratchet it to where it loosens the bolt, and then I'll just do it by hand with the extender. I'll just loosen it, and by tilting the trunk, it will just be easier for when it falls out, it'll stay on top. I'll do it enough until I loosen it, pop it off. I'll tilt it down and then I'll just loosen it. When you're done with it, I normally just put my finger and I'll grip the end, and then I'll come straight down to where it can just come off easy and not fall in your trunk. So basically, I'm just lifting it from the back end. Lifting on the corners, because you do have adhesive tape, 3M, that goes all the way on the inner area, and then on the back part you'll have a black strip that's connected to it. So once you loosen it up, you're able to pick it up on one end. Actually, I'm gonna tilt it towards me and then run my hand this way. So you got your 3M tape here, and then along all the way to the other end. Like on big chunks, it's easy to just roll with your finger to get the glue off. Show y'all a closer look. This is what I was doing on the other side. You'll see like the 3M tape all the way through here, and then you'll have the edge with the corner that holds the spoiler down. All I'm doing is just rolling with my thumb to get these off. And just take it off. And then when you're left with these pieces, you're able to just get like a rag, damp it up with some dish detergent, and you're able to just rub it off. This is what it looked like before. Just trace it along the adhesive lines. And then after, let it sit for like 5 to 10 minutes. That's what we're gonna do. Come back with the hot rag with dish detergent. And then we're just gonna go back and forth or circular motions to get rid of this. And we'll be getting ready for the next step, which will be the strip. See y'all in a little bit. Like I said, I had it on the car for a year. I really had no issues washing my car every week. I'm gonna just let that be noted. So I got my tape right here. All right, y'all. So here's the spoiler, wing, you name it. So the layout is, I'm gonna go in the corners heavy, and then I'm gonna run a strip through here, go heavy, run a strip through there, and then run a couple strips through here. All right, y'all, this is what we're looking like. I'm making sure that the ends are covered pretty good. Along the outside, the inside, the middle as well. Got that covered good. I had just enough to, last me a roll, because I used the other 3M tape for another project. So I'm glad I ran out enough just to, cover everything. So next step is just to peel all this off. All right, y'all, I let it sit for about 10 minutes, and now all I'm doing is got some hot water with dish detergent, and I'm just really rubbing off the adhesive real good. As y'all can see, getting it off, and it's coming off real easy. I'm just gonna make sure it's off there real good to where when I put the new 3M tape on there, it won't get it. All right, y'all, this is what I'm done with it. It's pretty nice and clean. It's like just like a little pieces of it, which is fine. I mean, it's really nothing to me. I'm gonna just leave it like that because I am putting more 3M tape over it. What I am gonna do, I'm gonna get like a towel and then I'm gonna dry it real good, and then I'll let it sit out and air dry as well, and pop them out. Dig it in all the way to the middle and pop them out. So we already did this to these. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of them and get back to y'all. They can just pop out and lay that right there. It was pretty smooth, so I still got my rag and wiped it and cleaned the area pretty good to where when it comes to the new 3M tape, it can stick good with no problems. So I done wiped the whole trunk. About to get a towel, wipe it, let it air dry for a bit. All right, y'all, so I basically got some plumber's tape, which I found was the only thing that I really had in the house. Rather than that blue pasty tape, this is the safest thing to put on your car to really, you know, get your placement right. I did it on the corners, the middle, the corners. I lined it up there. I always line it up with the outside right there. And then look at it lined up across here to where I do take the tape off. These are my guidelines: middle, side, corner, side, corner. All right, y'all, pretty much it's hot outside. I left my wing sitting on the car, so it's real hot. So I got my plumber's tape to mark my outline. I already ripped about majority of halfway, so once I can place it in a good line, I'm gonna just continue to pull these and line it up good. All right, so pretty much I did the opposite side to where it's not sticking to line up that edge. And now, since this side is like pretty much, it's the stick side, I'm now about to put pressure along the whole thing and continue to rip off the edges. So I took off the plumber's tape, which is my guidelines, and I got my wing where I wanted it at. Now all I gotta do is just apply pressure. apply pressure. So basically, after you apply some pressure to it, like I said, it's already hot outside, and the tape will do the rest. And if you're cleaning your car, I advise you getting like a damp rag and clean it over it. And like for a couple of days, I wouldn't really put no heavy water on it at all, just so your tape can get to the maximum strength. Main parts that you want is to make sure you really get those edges and apply pressure to where it won't let up over time. And basically just clean up. As you can see, the light is beaming, so the trunk is getting hot. So over time, right now it is currently almost 12 o'clock, so I still got a good amount of daylight and heat. So as long as the sun continue to shine on the trunk, it's gonna get hot, and then it'll just heat up the tape itself. And it'll stick real good. So I'm about to flip the camera for y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the angles. So there's my corners. There's really no gap. Along the line is straight. Get to the other side. This might show a little bit better because it is bright outside. The corners is flush. There's no gap this time. All the way over there. Under is good. All right, other than that, y'all, I'm gonna let the sun do its work. I already applied enough pressure. I'm just gonna clean up, and other than that, y'all, it's good. All right, y'all, the last step is to grab this and to put it back on the trunk that we have here. So once you put it back up, make sure you grab one and put it in the middle to where you don't have to hold it no more. And make sure that all the holes line up everywhere, and just snap in all the rest. Just grab one. Grab one, push it in the hole, push it in, and you'll lock it in place. And then we're just gonna do that with all the other ones. All right, y'all, so pretty much I placed these, put the middle on, and then I put the rest on there, and you are good to go. It does give it its aggressive look. From this side view. Also the back drop down, it's pretty good. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get the other side. Get that look, and that'll end the video, y'all. Make sure y'all check out me on TikTok, YouTube, where I put all my other previous installs. Like this one I did a couple days ago. We got the outlining, we also got the visors and everything, so make sure y'all look into it, and we're gonna continue to keep going. Catch y'all later.